Hello everyone and welcome to part 4 of What If Drift was in Transformers Prime. So without further ado, let's get right to it. So we start this part off back at the Autobot base, where the Autobots pick up the Cybonic Plague ship and the warship uncloaked on their radars. Bulkhead then says, with Megatron deceased and the element of surprise, Wheeljack then cuts him off and says, we could cause some serious damage. Indeed. However, the Decepticons can wait. There may be Autobots in distress. Ratchet, bring your medical kit. Optimus and Ratchet soon head off to the Plague ship, entering to see the Autobots dead to the Cybonic Plague, and Optimus Prime returns infected. Ratchet then explains to the others what this is. Cybonic Plague, made by the Decepticons. There's no known cure, unless he then looks to Drift. If I knew, I would tell you, but I may know a place where there could be a cure. The Decepticon warship. I will go. Bumblebee and RC look at him. Not without us, you won't. As to which, Drift nods, and the three set out to infiltrate the Decepticon warship to search for a Cybonic Plague cure. And Drift does know his way around the warship, so he is able to get them to a computer terminal, as which they try to find the Cybonic Plague cure in the Decepticons' files. But however, that is when Bumblebee notices something. Megatron's body. Ratchet overcomes, says, if a cure exists, Megatron may be the only one who knows it. You must enter his brain and find it. Bumblebee and RC look at each other. Which one of them will do it? That is when Drift steps up. I'll do it. As to which the two look at each other. Drift is then plugged into the cortical psychic patch, entering Megatron's brain. Drift then walks through Kaon in Megatron's brain. He then bumps into Megatron. Deadlock, aren't you supposed to be? He then sees his new paint job. You are not Deadlock. You are merely an Autobot posed as Deadlock. That is where you're wrong, Megatron. I was Deadlock. Until your passing, Starscream took command of the Decepticons. The real world, I see. Now, Deadlock, or Drift, why is it that you have come into my brain? Your enemy, Optimus Prime, was infected by something known as the Cybonic Plague, which you possess to cure, Megatron. Optimus Prime? Such irony. The great Optimus Prime has fell victim to an infection, to which he will meet his end. As many Autobots did. Deadlock then thinks. Drift then says, yes, he will meet his end, but not to your hands, Megatron. You will never have the satisfaction of doing it yourself. As to which Megatron says, well played, Drift. Megatron then shows him the cure. He then says, but not now. After you release me from this prison, I will give you the cure. As to which everything begins to collapse. And Drift smiles. Megatron then runs at him. No! As to which Drift wakes up. However, something is off with him immediately. He kicks the two away and jumps, running into the Nemesis hallway. And Megatron begins taking full control of Drift earlier than he did Bumblebee and Cannon. Bumblebee and RC begin to pursue him while contacting Autobot base. Drift has gone haywire. Something must have went wrong in Megatron's head. Ratchet then says, no matter, we got the cure. I'll begin treating Optimus. Wheeljack, Bulkhead, go assist them immediately. As to which Bulkhead and Wheeljack go. Starscream, Knockout, and Soundwave are walking through the Nemesis hallways towards the medbay, and Drift runs past them. What? The traitor? Here? And he goes over comms. All Decepticons, we have a guest. See to his immediate termination. As to which they see Bumblebee and RC running past them and opening fire on them as they go by. Starscream then says, what? We're under attack by all Autobots. Decepticons, prepare for battle. Megatron is then confident to find a ground bridge port and go to find that one dark energon that's in that battlefield that he used to resurrect the dead. However, he senses something else. Drift's body being controlled, then picks up the Dark Energon shard that Starscream had hidden away. Megatron's OG shard. Megatron is then like, ah yes. Drift's mind then speaks to Megatron. You will not get away with this, Megatron. Oh, but I already have, traitor. Drift then tries to close his eyes and take control. And it works for a blip second, as we see the body react. But Megatron's mind is more dominant, and he quickly takes back control and begins to run on back to his body. Bumblebee and RC, with the just arrived backup of Wheeljack and Bulkhead, are going through the warship, shooting all the cons and searching for Drift. Starscream leads a team of Viacons to go after Drift, and Soundwave stays behind, ready to reveal something to the Autobots. RC then runs at Soundwave, ready to fight, but Soundwave plays the Death of Cliffjumper on his visor, and is shocked and upset to learn the truth of who really killed her partner. Bumblebee and Bulkhead also see it and look at each other. Meanwhile, Drift prepares Megatron for revival with the Dark Energon. Starscream and the Vehicons walk in. Starscream sees him holding the Dark Energon. Get your hands away from our Lord and Master, you traitor. And Megatron speaks through Drift. The traitor can't hear you anymore. And then he uses the Dark Energon and revives himself. Megatron has returned. Drift is then like, what? No! As he regains consciousness. Megatron then grabs Drift and pins him to the wall. I appointed you second in command, and you let me perish just like that? As to which Starscream then says, yes. He stood there as you were caught in the space bridge explosion. As to which Megatron throws Drift aside, grabbing Starscream and pinning him. Oh, Starscream, don't think you're second. You're away from my wrath. You were the one who took the Dark Energon out of my chest. You are even more of a traitor than anyone in Decepticon history, and it is time you pay for your mistakes. Drift makes his escape, killing the squadron of Vehicons and running away. Starscream then says, so, aren't we gonna kill that traitor? And Megatron looks at him. Oh yes, eventually. But you are first to go. And Megatron stabs him, killing him. Meanwhile, Drift bumps into Optimus. Optimus, you're operational. Yes. Thanks to your action, Drift. Ratchet told me what you did. Now, he then contacts the Autobots. And as they unite, the Autobots are giving Drift a look of disappointment, with RC being the angriest. But with Optimus Prime's commands, they destroy the Nemesis warship's fuel system, and immediately ground bridging out as the warship crashes down. Optimus then senses RC and the Autobots are feeling a little tensed, and asks them what happened. All the Autobots look at each other. Then RC comes out and says, Drift killed Cliffjumper. Soundwave showed us the truth. Or should I say, deadlock. RC, I'm deeply sorry. I've been wanting to tell you the truth, but I didn't know how. Can it, Drift? I trusted you. You told me that if you knew who killed Cliffjumper, you would tell me. And the fact that it was you, and you hid it this whole time, makes me very upset that I even considered you a friend, a partner even. Optimus then says, RC, enough. We all make mistakes. Mistakes, huh? She then walks away, all upset at everyone. Drift then tells the Autobots everything. Yes, I killed Cliffjumper, but I did not wish for that to happen to him. I intended for him to be locked up, imprisoned, but Starscream manipulated me. My honor. Optimus then says, although you did what you did, I believe that everyone is deserving of a second chance. I must try to speak to RC. Bulkhead then says, Drift, if I were you, I'd just let her cool off for a while. Drift then nods. Very well. Meanwhile, at the crashed Decepticon warship, Megatron is enraged at the news from Knockout and Breakdown. It seems that the warship is now flightless, my lord. Grr! We have lost our only advantage. If only there was a way we could even the stakes once again. Soundwave then picks up something entering Earth's atmosphere. Megatron and Soundwave and a lot of Vehicons exit the warship and see a spaceship above them. Positive identification, Decepticons. And Megatron smiles as he sees who exits the ship. Bludgeon and two of his students, Fracture and Nightbird. To which Bludgeon bows. Lord Megatron, it is an honor to be in your presence. Bludgeon, you are just the tactical advantage I need. Things recently fell apart, but now with you here, we have a chance at evening the stakes once again. Bludgeon then says, I see, my lord, but where is Deadlock, my student? Last I heard he was posted on your warship. And as Megatron tells him everything, Bludgeon grins. Grr. He then introduces Megatron to Fracture, his second best student besides Deadlock, and his newest top student, who quickly advanced in her training and may be as skilled as Deadlock, or Drift, as he's called now. Megatron is then like, excellent. Also, I feel like you should be informed of something we have on our ship as well. As to which inside of Bludgeon's ship, we see an Autobot as he comes online from stasis. Soundwave then begins to locate the Autobot base, and the cons prepare for a counterattack. And that's where I'm gonna leave it off here, everybody. Hopefully you guys enjoyed part 4, and I'll see you guys in part 5.